fucking Chud Ruckers, you know who it is. It's definitely not Gale, but it is the one and only Sky McSparkle, here to be your binge buddy as we do our Critical React, episode 16. I'm super excited. I've been having super fun. Before we get started, don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't. I want to give a huge thank you for the people who've been supporting my shenanigans. Thank you to SL. Don't forget you can catch me on Saturdays live on my Sky McSparkle Twitch channel playing Dungeons and Dragons. Links down below. And on Sundays you can catch me on Legends of Alos playing more D&D because we woo. Let's get started. Why am I talking like this? Thanks, Gail. Super addicting Ashley Johnson. Thank you. Every time I see her, I just want to go, pretty lady. Swagging. We're starting. Okay. Ooh, we're fine. Totally cool.
Critical
Heidi
Role.
ho, Matt.
Voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons.
Critical Role.
You gotta do a face. One by one
we climb until we reach the top. Two by two we fall.
Little go.
And welcome back.
Hi.
So,
You welcome
last
back.
we left off, putting a few things on the table in the open. Beginnings of trust were granted. The extensive subterranean shaft elevator that led you to where the mines were abandoned.
Welcome to the shaft.
Made enough noise to draw the attention of numerous shade creatures, suffering a bit of a rough and tumble first foray into these deep mines below the city. And upon taking a moment to heal yourself, vanish into it. Openings, like a magnificent sponge of rock that just continues to spread out into the city above.
Magnificent sponge. I've never heard
see
anyone.
This mother that Lady Emoth
Mother.
referred to
I could read violence.
begins to slither across the wall, and as it does, you watch as part of this
Damn it, Matt. Stop flying off.
sloughing, but a voice does creep into your mind.
Oh boy. Does it just ease and slide in?
The urge to poop rises.
Turtle.
That's fucking terrible. No, don't think anything. Think nothing. Balls.
Are you called?
Yes. Mighty balls.
Mighty ball.
Mighty balls. Have you come for the anointment?
Are you going to anoint my mighty balls? Oh, come on.
Her body almost twists around, the head unshifting from where its position was, and she kind of skitters up to the edge of the central platform that's rising about 15-20 feet from the center of this chamber. Kind of glancing around too, her eyes now full black, much like the mother entity, but still not finding where you are. Head kind of twitching to the sides. You watch as the mother creature slithers down and seems to like wrap around that purplish glow in the far back of the chamber, that strange crystal, almost like it's cradling it for a moment before it like
It's
begins
babies.
to slither around the side of that central pillar. Let me embrace you. You begin to back out of there, quiet as you have ever been in your life.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Do I see the others
his
starting to
butthole
fill
puckering.
into the room after having
He's
dispatched the...
turtling.
Now they're not that far
He
behind.
came out.
Yeah.
Over here! Over here! It's real bad! Oh, it's real bad! Real bad!
What is it? What is it? Big bear! Big bear chased me! It's big! Big, like 50-foot slug, horned, terrible.
A bear
Awful.
slug?
No, it's a big monster.
Wait, a bear was
Lady
chasing you?
Emoth is in the room with a giant fucking horrible... Yeah, and I'm sure the detached ass is gonna fart out some shade creepers. So it's gonna be a thing.
So maybe Gus can, like, fireball the giant ass.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what it's good for,
I mean,
right?
it wouldn't be the first time a giant ass had a fiery ring in it.
Goes ahead and points over to Ollie. Ollie goes ahead and reaches into the pocket and pulls out this like small, almost like marbles.
Do you have any way of putting like a mind condom on us or something?
That would be great. Let me work on finding a spell that can give you a mind condom. In the meantime, though, no, I don't.
Oh.
Mind condom is a very high level spell.
Whoa, who's that?
They're in our heads already.
I'm so angry.
Like a distraction,
I'm
like an
antsy,
illusion at the
and I
opposite
can't
end of the chamber.
smack.
He can teleport you.
You can teleport Peter.
What?
Yes.
Misty step.
Yes. I don't think it's very far,
Mr.
but
can
let
do
me
what?
ask him real quick.
Be afraid.
Oh no.
I hear something.
That makes sense. That we've been talking for quite a while. They would
Yeah,
realize
yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
this
yeah.
direction.
All right, so
Maybe
you're
you know
going
what?
in.
This will solve itself. Because I bet they're coming in here any second.
Children.
Okay, not even gonna think about it.
Spread out.
Form of dread.
Oh, dread. Okay. Yo!
Should I?
Mighty Balls here. Who are you?
You are in the embrace of the Shade Mother.
The Shade Mother. Ooh, embrace of the
I'm not
Shade
gonna
Mother.
go off my own or anything, but I'm going to maneuver to the edge of the group
Mama,
to be in front of
life
it,
had
of us.
just
Okay, in
begun.
case.
Imogen, you were saying you're going to.
Oh, I was just wondering if I could
Now
respond to
we've
her.
gone and slimed it all away.
What's your goal?
It's like, Mama.
What do you want?
Ooh.
I can try.
All right.
Anxiety.
There you go.
3 chances better than 2.
Come on, Travis.
If they're not listening to everything we say, yeah, shock and awe.
Mother, can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying right now? Shit. Yeah. I think they know.
I love you, actually.
balls and our orbs.
Let's go do it. Y'all be the mighty
All right, I'm
bulls.
gonna guide Chetney.
Let's go straight and
Oh, golly.
kind of look over towards the entrance as you approach. You watch as these little blue lights begin to glow along the underside of her slug-like lower torso.
She's got mood lighting?
She flies.
She begins to drift
That's what it was being stolen
and
for.
hover upward slowly.
The
5,
fucking
10
broomstick.
feet off the ground. In a partially clumsy hover, this massive creature is
It
now
would
just
be
kind of
undulating.
drifting in the air. And you can see
And
small
dripping
5 little points
mucus?
of blue glowing light that are affixed to strange spider-like metallic devices that are embedded into parts of the body as she kind of begins to float in the air. If you would like a visual aid.
I would. Yes.
Please.
Oh my God.
So that's what you're looking at right about now.
Foul.
Putrid.
So much scarier than I pictured.
It's so
That's
moist
what's free at the
looking.
moment, and there's
Correct.
more booger sack behind. Okay.
It's so
Stone's
moist.
fine.
The rest of the body's in there, obviously.
Yeah, it's
So disgusting. Thanks, I hate it.
Do I, am I fireballing something? When am I exploding? When am I exploding?
I feel like it's coming up real soon.
Maybe you can
Think of
distract her
her.
with a fireball, and that way we can run in and try to get her.
Just tell me when. At this point, the Shade Mother is about 15 feet in front of you, about 10 feet off the ground, and the immensity and the smell
The
of this
Shade
room
Mother?
just there is
Took
this
slug.
this odd kind of mildew
No.
curdled smell that
Ugh.
arrives before she does
Mildew
that just
and curds.
strikes
No.
your senses with an offensive you weren't prepared for.
Yeah.
Something emerges as a
Let's light it up.
large hooked stinger
Ah,
begins
come
to
on.
protrude from the back. I need you to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Oh, he's going to get something.
Getting it in.
I am rolling initiative. Initiative's a +3.
What is happening?
Oh, that's so
amazing.
cool.
There's individual rocks out there, you guys.
I make myself small.
Figure. There's a figure.
There's a machine over there.
Is that the Ori?
This is the central large machine that's partially constructed. The orrery is over here.
Okay, that little thingy.
These are the tables with the two entities.
Here. Okay.
She.
Oh God.
Thank you,
right
Daniel,
about
for the dice.
Oh, don't let that
I love
beautiful
you.
miniature. Those horns look like
Like this
little
side over here.
hands.
Lady Emoth, you saw kind of up
The
in
horns
this
look like
area.
little hands.
Okay.
And also it's all crystal
do,
here. The crystal
Liam.
represents the
They're like-
cocooned bits.
Oh God.
You were
Left.
over this way.
Jabroni.
We'll say about there.
I like these
These are
crystals.
just bits of kind of broken pods.
I would have been sadly near the fucking back, but I know I can run at full
Yeah.
fucking speed. if
You
I
can
have
do
to.
it. You can do it.
All right,
Come on,
I'll
Ashley.
say.
And where?
Cool.
That's a little weird. Fuck it. I'm just assuming something terrible's gonna happen, so I'm gonna
Love
fucking
it.
Okay, go for it.
The coldest case.
Wait.
Body.
I've also said.
Abracadabra.
Okay, yeah. I got a 3, so we're still sticking. I'm
Avada
gonna try different
Kedavra.
Okay.
All right, Fern.
No idea what to do.
It's very dark in here and I can't see. So I am going to cast daylight
Ooh.
on top of Mother.
Yes.
Wait.
On top of Mother?
I would have waited till you.
Ashley
Yes, so just
Johnson.
What's the radius on that?
It's 60
Is a queen.
feet.
This bright, piercing light fills the entire chamber.
Sorry, I just can't see.
As it does, you hear Mother screech back, clawing at her face.
Okay.
And all the shade creepers withdrawing from the bright light.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, this
Like cockroaches when the lights turn.
Okay, she's perfectly merry-go-round shaped, like the little horses
Yeah.
on. Like,
Also a little shine.
I would love-
reminiscent of, yeah, you go right there. There's a little leather strap.
I would love a carousel of just things like her.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Let's make a
A
carousel.
nightmare-cell.
No.
Nightmare cell. Yes, I want it.
23.
And it hits
I miss
one,
Jester's
you see its
cake.
light kind of spark, and it looks
I'm
heavily
loving
damaged. It's
Ashley's
still holding
unicorn.
top, but it,
I kind of wish that I had a dice tray
areas.
with
I'll
like
stay then, that's fine.
a skull on one side and a unicorn on the
See you,
other,
Nancy. It's okay, I'll
with
go
like
behind it.
with a
You go
sword
behind
like this. And that would be like Amara's perfect dice tray. Because one, it would probably be
In the
rainbows.
room right now.
2, I would probably bloody the skull a bit.
All right.
3, there would be
finishing first note is
rainbows.
now
And 2, then
Lady
there would be
Emoth's turn.
swords for her like partner.
Lady Emoth
But also
darts
rainbows.
from the space.
Does it look like I could cover the ground and kind of hurdle up on top of this rock and get up on her rear?
Up here, you mean,
To,
or
to Lady Emoth's position.
over here?
Yeah.
Get up on
Yeah,
her
you can do that
rear
one.
with a bead. Oh, my beads
Okay.
of love.
I'm gonna take the little bead. And say, tag, you're it! And hit her with it.
Natural 20.
Oh, you go crit that bead.
Yes, okay.
So 26.
Crit that shit.
Plus strength, plus proficiency bonus.
shit.
Like leap in the air through this small section of rock where it opens up to where she's now kind of like rubbing her eyes and she spins just in time to hear the sound of you impact the stone as you land, not seeing where you are and looking above where your head is as you just punch the bead right into her gut. And then suddenly there's this weird sucking sound and this sudden flash of energy, and you watch as this kind of amberish orb surrounds her like a bubble. And she's now scratching at it, making no sound and no impact.
And I reach out and I dig my fingernails into my face.
Yes!
Split my face in half. And a snout comes shooting out as I
Fuck yeah.
Some howling shit.
People thought I was
Hell
a creepy
yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh shit, he let the dogs out. Carapace floating just above him. Hey, Mom, spaghetti! And I jump and slash.
Kind of a caramely colored kind of liquid kind of spills out from the
Oh,
wound.
gross.
As you
I want to lick it
a
though.
little bit of a cut, but rush through
Ooh, you
it
know
off
what
the other
sounds
side and
good?
shake it off your
Cinnamon.
blade and spin around.
Okay, action surge. I'm now in a flanking position.
Yeah,
that
sludge
is what, is it
mucus
one
and
I'm gonna
caramel
reroll?
ooze, and I just won
I just
cinnamon.
got a 2 out of that, so that's just a
Spiders.
At the end of your turn, just going to use
slashing damage.
another
For
legendary
no
action
particular reason.
to make a stinger strike on you.
Another stinger! Orb!
Oh, there is a stinger. Poking you with a
Yes.
butt.
Did you
this
forget?
Thing, the room is still the daylight, and the light sensitivity that she suffers gives her disadvantage on attack
Okay.
rolls because of the daylight
Oh,
spell.
Come on.
So even against you, it's with
Come on,
disadvantage.
come on.
Daylight is a spell my drow is going to take. For sure. I think
23.
it's called Dawn for
So
her.
it's even still like trying to scratch at the eyes.
And our
spins
campaign
around
is
in
called the
stinger.
Dawn, so I think it's pretty.
It pierces you kind of right
the
underneath where
nose.
the left pec is,
Ugh.
and gets about 2 inches in there as you grab it and hold it from going
Oh.
deeper. And it's an immense amount of strength that takes
Oh,
you
that
off the
hurt.
ground for a second.
Ugh.
Her turn.
Oh,
Right, she hasn't gone yet.
These little folds around the larger kind of slug-like body begin to kind of pucker tightly and then release a caustic nimbus. As everyone within 15 feet suddenly gets spattered with an acidic liquid that just
She diarrhea us?
She sharded.
Yeah.
I need Orem, Ladna.
Oh, make your shot roll.
Hellish rebuke. So I take the sheet that is covered on me, and I just like
Yes,
scrape
girl.
it down my arms, and it coats on my fingers. I'm gonna flick it back.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
That's
Get in her mouth at all?
Ew.
At this table?
that ship has sailed. Yeah, no, that was totally.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
You'll feed my children.
Stop.
Okay, feed your children.
Yep.
She wanted to adopt us. Now she wants to feed us to the kids.
Oh, I see.
Your snacks now.
Whoa, she's high.
I'm so
She's so
nervous for that moment.
Hey, above me. She's so lovely.
Put my hands together and then slam one of my hands down onto the ground and cast Shock Flare at 2nd level.
Okay.
Flare, new
What's
spell.
the save on that?
That's a
That
new
is
spell. She has so
not-
many new
wait, let's see.
spells.
It's not this.
Big hit,
It's
I'm so
strength saving
attracted
throw.
to her.
Throw.
top 10.
With the penalty,
It's
here,
not
gonna be
even
12.
funny.
So that's on both of them because it hits anything within 10 feet of me.
Okay, that's right. So the other one, yeah, really fails the 7.
All right, great. Then they
Is
take
that hot in here or is it just
3d8
Imogen?
Lightning, no, 3d6 lightning damage.
Alrighty.
Magic is
Let's do it.
attractive.
You conquered death. You're doing great.
Yeah. Latin needs some better days.
I've seen better days.
Go. And
Oh, Keelan.
and walk away. And I just I go to Fern.
Turn around.
And I just look at Fern and I just go.
The shoulder shrug as you walk by her.
And so, though you were 5 feet away from the orb in between, the tail, and you watch as she walks towards you, shrugging. The tail swings towards, however, still within the radius of the daylight spell,
Looking in your
has
eyes.
disadvantage on attacks.
Disadvantage.
Two natural 20s.
A natural 19 and a 1.
Yes.
So
Looking at Fern and I just shrug and then you just see.
hits the stone next to her head.
You're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
I think so. I think it's just my ego.
I'm so
It stabbed your ego.
Stabbed my ego.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try it anyway. I
Yeah?
pull a rope out and go, I just bought this, and then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna
Good
spring
idea, Oren.
up on the rock, and then spring up onto the drill, and then leap 10 feet in the air to get by her stinger, tie her up. And I command the rope to tie her stinger.
Okay. The rope
Yeah.
wraps around. The back of her tail begins to retract. You see the stinger trying to pull in, but the rope catches into its barbs and is affixed to it.
And I land down on the drill and go, so sad about this. And I drop the end into the machinery.
Like a tie in the grind.
Suddenly, the rope begins to be pulled by the
Pulls her.
internal gears and mechanisms.
Oh,
rapidly,
and she's
you
gonna
watch as
grind
she,
like a
kind of not really
blender.
noticing and carrying, looks back towards the rest before, and you watch her being yanked back towards you.
Yeah.
So cool.
That is so cool.
Rad.
I love you, Liam.
Worth every penny. Yeah.
Worth it.
We can get you another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Wow.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
Alrighty.
That's the end of my turn.
so
That's your turn,
clever.
That was so cool.
That was fucking awesome. Oh.
Pretty.
Hello, pretty.
Hello, Lana. Fern.
Hi,
Kind of sounds like Twinkle.
I'm getting my own room.
Okay, it's 5 silver.
I might have company.
Oh.
No, you won't.
Wow.
Well.
Unless
You
you've hired
might.
a nurse to make sure you don't die.
I'll
in the
have to check
middle of the night.
You might, you know. Someone dare to whittle his wood. So you whittle his wood in private. Yes.
Like a good cuddle buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. The art. I saw an art of this.
You're so tiny.
Where like Lana's like kind of
Like a little
on
dog at the foot of the bed.
her ass
Look really
cheek.
sharp. Can I lay next to her?
Yes. It might also be because of the compound fracture.
I slowly
Imogen
push a
is
bone
like-
back in.
Griffin
Thank you.
forms
I
like
have an idea.
Hey, Fern,
Yeah.
listen.
Oh, you wanted me to come to your room?
I'm just saying, I don't know how long we're going to act like this isn't going to happen.
do it. Do
If you
it.
feel the call of the wolf, baby, just
Do it.
give in.
Do it.
All you need
Please.
to do is howl at 3 a.m. and I'll be there.
3 a.m.
Yeah,
on the dot.
on the dot. Any earlier, any later, Fern is not coming to your room.
See you then.
All right.
And I give my best saunter off. And I wrap myself around the door and I pop my head back out.
Blow your eyebrows.
Well, yeah, and the ear hair too. It's all one.
Should the conversation be honest, you might have a decent chance to wait till 3 a.m. How hurt are you?
How what?
How
How
hard?
hurt are you?
Are you?
How hurt? No, how
Hurt.
hurt?
Oh.
Nine hit points.
How hard are you right now?
Raging boner.
I hate you also.
I have 9 hit points.
Okay, you're not terrible.
Are you guys doing stuff, or can I come in?
Yes and yes.
How hard are you?
Like robot hard or?
Matt's going home.
Are you gonna be romantic with Mr. Pockapee?
Well, if I'm awake at 3 a.m. and I hear him howling,
Is that like a rule or like an unspoken contract?
You're just a woman of your word.
no, I thought it would be funny.
And you know what, Fern? He's really good with his hands, apparently. You
It's
know,
true. I mean, at 400,
some
he
great things.
must have learned some things.
So much of that detail work. Did you see that ship he carved? Could you imagine what else he could carve?
That's the sort of hobby of someone who's either very popular or very.
How about for a platinum?
I am watching this from around the corner.
We can do that.
No, I was just testing you.
Oh, you tease.
Have a good night.
You tease. Ow. Do anything for love.
It's a dangerous game of chicken, you
Yeah,
two.
I know. That's great. That's great.
Oh,
Let's see.
Where's it gonna go?
Something unnatural that wants to sit near you, that wants to take you and make you something better. That's the nature you can ascertain from this, based on a natural 20.
Wanda's like, not my wife. No.
Did you see anything?
just some real weird feelings from it. What if
No,
this?
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
What if this is what made the Shade Mother like become extra? I don't know.
Extra.
Yeah.
What if
I mean,
she-
it's pretty small.
What if it was like a normal slug that like slugged onto it one day,
I should have FC
and then
working
it's like,
in the morning
I'm a slug,
when he feels a little better.
I can't resist, and then it turned into that.
Lady Emo.
Do we achieve a long rest? Oh.
Okay, what's one last thing?
Well, let's say I'm sorry. I'm gonna just go into an. It's just a room with just me and Laudna and Fern in it, right?
And Fern and Orem, who you invited to come stay with you.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go into a corner and sit with the stone in front of me, and I'm just gonna just try to open up my mind to it.
Boy.
And take my mind shield down and like.
Oh! Kill you.
Okay.
Oh no.
You close your eyes and just kind of let your consciousness expand a bit towards this strange stone. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier for me, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's normal.
9.
9. Okay. You feel yourself being drawn towards it. That odd familiarity begins to catch your mind a bit. You remember being the one that was the closest to where this was found. The device, the structure, the design of it. It was familiar. It felt like other contraptions you had encountered somewhat recently within a dark laboratory. You see flashes of those same long ears, those dark black-green eyes of the Nightmare King.
Yep.
You sense strange, twisting fey magic within this. Uncertain if it's ancient or fresh, constructed or recovered. But there's something about it that just takes and changes. Transmutive. Better, different. Alluring. Warm. Comforting. Welcoming.
No. I'll lick it.
And slowly you drift into sleep, cradling it to you.
Oh.
Losing yourself to the warmth and the draw. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode.
Of course!
Just sleep. Just till tomorrow morning. Then I could have looked at it.
Yeah, the Nightmare King was experimenting with some sort of purple stone, right?
Bluestone, when you encountered him,
When I encountered him.
But it has that feeling.
And it was connected into machinery.
It was connected to machinery.
The designs of the contraption that was based on that bluestone had a very similar architecture and shape and design in some ways to what you saw around them.
Oh, Boise.
You want more Nightmare Kings? This is how you get a Nightmare Queen. Well done. Well done.
Yep.
We'll pick up from there and possibly 3 a.m. next time.
Oh.
Unless you want to pick that up, just a little epilogue here.
They need more time than I
Chetney fucking slept through.
He swerved.
That's
He did not win
exactly
chicken.
what I was hoping for. That's right. That's just
He wakes
right.
up perfectly at 5:30 a.m. with all the grief and guilt in the world.
Has to pee.
Damn it!
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh.
I got up at 2:59, and I went out into the hallway, stood and waited outside the door. And at 3:01, hearing absolute silence. I guess I'll go back to bed.
There's where we end.
Yes. Yes.
Pick up on that next week.
Yes.
So good.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Aw.
We'll see you next time.
It was a
Love you
blast.
very much. And is it Thursday?
Aw. Nice. That was so incredibly fun. Laura Bailey. I hope you guys had so much fun watching Critical React with me. It's such a pleasure being your binge buddy. Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you soon with some more D&D content and reactions of nerdy things. Clever face, okay, bye!